Dana White fires back at Tito Ortiz after making slavery remark about the UFC. There is certainly no love lost between UFC President Dana White and former light heavyweight champion Tito Ortiz, and there's just been new fuel added to the fire. At one time many years ago, White was actually Ortiz's manager during his early days in the UFC, but that relationship deteriorated to the point where the two were actually scheduled to box each other in an exhibition fight to work out some of their differences. The fight never actually came together, but White's war with Ortiz continued over the years, all the way up to the point when the former 205-pound king retired from MMA in 2012. White inducted Ortiz into the UFC Hall of Fame the night before his final fight, but fast forward to almost exactly a year later and the two are back at each other's throats again. The fire was stoked recently when Ortiz joined forces with Bellator MMA, where he signed a new multi-fight deal to come out of retirement and take on fellow former UFC champion Quentin "Rampage" Jackson. The two former training partners will meet in the first ever Bellator pay-per-view on November 2nd. Ortiz was on a media tour this week to promote the fight, and when he spoke to Sports Illustrated about his relationship with White, he categorized it as nothing more than slavery and downright bullying. On Wednesday, White fired back at Ortiz, who, despite their differences, still earned some of the highest paychecks in the UFC while sticking around the promotion with a 1-7-1 record in his last 9 fights. How about this King moron coming out and saying he was a slave? White said, "I shouldn't even ask that question if he knows what a slave means, cause he is one of the dumbest motherfuckers you will ever meet. Seriously, he's a slave to stupidity is what he is." White also had to watch Ortiz along with Jackson mouth him while appearing on ESPN earlier this week when the duo appeared on SportsCenter and other programs on the network. He's not really sure why Ortiz and Jackson, who claim to be ecstatically happy about the deals they signed with Bellator, continue to rip him in the press. You've got King Bozo and the other Bozo over there going, "This is the greatest place in the world to work and we're so happy." Then what the K are you talking about me for? White said, "If you love where you're at, you really love it and you're that happy, then why are you talking about me? That makes no sense." Sean O'Malley reacts to Khamzat Chimaev's claims regarding Colby Covington's nationality getting him UFC title shot. Making these claims in a recent YouTube video, Chimaev said, "He's sh*t and they, UFC, gave that chance for him because maybe he's from USA. They want the belt for him." Reacting to Khamzat Chimaev's claims, Sean O'Malley recently joked that he was offended by the grappling phenom's suggestion and sarcastically called Khamzat Chimaev out for a fight. On a recent episode of the Br O'Malley Show, Suga reacted to Chimaev's words, saying, "Whoa, Khamzat, that's a little ***king. I'm offended as an American man myself. Khamzat, you're lucky. It's on site. Jokes don't ***king kill me." Meanwhile, Sean O'Malley is set to face UFC bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling in a title fight at UFC 292 at the TD Garden in Boston on August 19th. O'Malley is unbeaten in his last 5 outings, last tasting defeat against Marlon Vera at UFC 252.